What
Right.
inspired you to start making music?
Me myself.
Man,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay. My
Yeah,
bad, Greg.
I got you. Nah, I just, I've been making it since I was like 14 years old, man. My brother, he started making some, and he took me to the studio one day, and I just started, just putting my life into the songs, and even like me and Joe got a song called "Therapy Session," and it kind of, music's kind of my therapy. I don't go to a therapist or anything, but I'll talk to my microphone. I'll tell it, everything. Yeah, I make crunk songs. Yeah, I make this type of music, but I also make a lot of music that's coming from the soul. That that's where I'm speaking to. Telling my life story, and I feel like you can sit there and even motivate other people. Just by your own stories and seeing what you've been through. This album that I just dropped went through a lot of that. I had a lot of ups and downs in my life, and you can hear it in my songs. And not only that, but I can always know where I was at in life whenever I listen to my music. I've been making music since 10, 15 years or maybe even longer. And each one of those songs, I know what I was talking about. Like, to somebody else, it might mean something else, but to me, I was like talking about a specific moment in life. So it means a whole lot more to me than just, hey, this is, just a type of song or something. Like even the party songs, it might just be, certain, you know, type vibes I was on at the time. It's just, everything changes. You see where you're at and, how you grow as a person as well and through the music. So,
That's what's up, man.
it's just, you can tell your microphone everything and, it's not going to judge you.